sitting in the car, man. I was just having a moment where I was just thinking about and reflecting over 2020. 2020, I have been betrayed, stabbed in the back, um, rejected, neglected, and it triggered my past 10 traumas that I had to face. I made it through this year because of the grace of God. With my issues and flaws and all, I never stopped believing in God. I never stopped praying. And I only made it through this year because of God. God is the only reason why I made it through. Through everything that happened to me, with everything crashing down at once. Now, I'm a realist. I've sat before this camera and told publicly the stuff I've caused on myself. And yeah, even the stuff that people did to me, I still, like me being a realist, I have to look at myself because I seen signs of certain stuff from people and I didn't take heed and I went against it and still became cool and connected. But through it all, I'm thankful and I've learned so much about life, about myself. It helped me to understand how to persevere and really trust God. Really trust God. I've endured, it's things that's happened to me and it's happening to me that I'm still in the dark about. It's things being said about me that I'm in the dark about. It's images being projected about me that I'm in the dark about. And God has it that way for a reason. It's a reason why I'm in the dark about certain stuff that's either being done behind my back or said behind my back. Now, granted, when I speak on it, because I don't like how this generation operates these days. You can't speak on nothing that you made it through or go through in a lighthearted space without people thinking you got an attitude or you reflecting and being negative. For those of us who are communicative and don't mind speaking on certain things publicly, because the way our life is set up, the way God has our life set up, we are an open book anyway. And it's a reason why he has it set up like that. It's not because we trying to be this or that. And that's another conversation. But some of us are anointed to be able to be like this. This year, I've had people try to scrutinize my name. I've had situations where my bad decision making opened the door for people to sabotage me. I've had moments where I've made, once again, bad decision making. And some people that I've trusted have done things to backstab me. And I don't hate those people. I love them dearly. But I'm a whole nother Brinson. And I function different. I woke up to myself. I'm not going to cap to nobody like I'm perfect and everything is together, because it's not. But because I'm a soldier to life, I'm flowing and going. And glowing while doing it. I'm good, man. I'm thankful. I'm not in that dark place. I'm not operating out of hurt. I'm not operating out of bitterness. And I know these things because test has come where I started out failing and started passing. That started showing me where I'm really at. So with that being said, this year, 2020, what are some things that you're thankful for, man? Even on a small scale, not even on a grandiose scale. I'm not, once again, I have to always say in between the conversations, I have to give little side notes, because people who may see this video who don't like me, who may spread negative things about me if they see this video, the number one thing that they will try to push is, you know, I'm being some type of way. Or no, it's not about being a way. It's about being, what's the word I'm trying to find? I know the word. It's about being not just an open book, but just sharing my side of what's happened to me. I mean, you have people get out here and try to share your side of things and add their own stuff to it. So it's like, why not share something in a positive light? Not to clear anything up, well, to clear certain little things up, but it's not really to clear nothing up. It's really to encourage people, because 2020 has did a lot to all of us. And I've seen so many posts that people post online and stuff like that. And I'm not the one to judge nobody off they Facebook, but or whatever they post online. But it's like, a lot of people went through some similar stuff. A lot of people found out who they real people were. A lot of people went through backstabbing, sabotage in many different ways, and people doing crazy stuff, and they looking up, realizing like, oh wow, I always seen the signs, but you showed out this time. It ain't like no small scenario where you can forgive it and be like, let's keep going. It's like, I gotta let you go. I can't fool with you. I can't mess with you. I love you, but I can't mess with you. 2020. I can't remember who it was, but somebody was like, 2020, the year of clear vision, 2020 vision. Somebody had posted it, one of my friends posted it on Facebook. I was like, yeah. And my vision ain't never been this clear, dog. I ain't never seen this clear, man. And I know it's somebody that's gonna try to demonize what I just said. Once again, like, I know I'm not trying to put emphasis on stuff, but I gotta speak on it, man. You know, it's somebody out there that's like, yeah, but you know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. Like I said, I've never seen this clear. It's not about seeing the bad in anything. It's seeing what's around you, because it's detriment. When you so much, this is some, I gotta say this. When you full of love, when you got a lot of love in you and God has graced you to be a vessel to have a lot of love in you, but you lack love in yourself, that's dangerous. I'm a black man that's on a mission and a journey that's building behind the scenes. And I'm gonna tell you, straight up and down, when it comes to like loving yourself, it's important. I don't care how gangster you is, bro. I don't care what you done did in them streets, famo. I don't care what walk of life you in. If you're a man and you don't understand and take the time out of loving yourself, grooming yourself, you have to do that stuff, dog, because when you a vessel, because it's not, because the people I'm talking about are rare. When you a person that's full of love, but you lack on how to love yourself, you distribute love ignorantly. Catch what I'm saying? You distribute love ignorantly until you learn how to love yourself. Once you learn how to love yourself, you can distribute love more better, because the love that you have for yourself you will be able to give love to somebody else. If you don't love yourself, you can't give love to nobody else. If you don't respect yourself, you ain't gonna know how to respect nobody. The people closest to you that love you the most, that you actually have love for, you're gonna be conflicted in yourself about the times they come at you about how you don't know how to respect them. And it's only because you don't know how to respect yourself. It's very vital, brothers. Or whoever. It ain't just the color thing. I ain't making it no color thing, but I'm talking to the black community, because when you got a man like me that come up talking about love yourself, they get to, like, you know what I mean, acting like it's this, that, and the third, but wondering why certain things play out the way it do in their life. Because you ain't loving yourself. When you love yourself, man, your ambience is different. You attract different type of stuff. If the Bible says by loving kindness I've drawn thee, that lets you know that an ambience is real. Ambience is real. Energy is real. And the Spirit of God houses his own type of spiritual energy. But that's not even what I want to talk about, but I'm making a point. When you love yourself, it shows. When people come into your presence and you working on loving yourself and you loving yourself, it shows. It shows. And you know how to give it to somebody else. Like a great pastor that I heard one time, he said, love ain't love until you give it away. People should always know that you love them. And they will only know if you give it away. Peace.